So the DNA could be Mary Beth's, or it could be her son's.
We find Clarice exactly a year after the events that happened in the Silence of the Lambs. She's spent the year hiding out in the basement of the behavioral sciences lab. With everything that she's been through, she's just trying to keep her head down and get on with the job. She's not loving being a press pony and the public's response to it. She just wants to keep a low profile.
You are a woman with a very public reputation for hunting monsters, Clarice.
Ruth Martin calls Clarice in to help solve the mystery of the 2 murder victims in the river. And she doesn't want to admit it, but she doesn't feel ready to be back in the field.
You think you're not ready?
I'm just saying that there are more qualified.
No one is more qualified.
I think Clarice is the ultimate embodiment of empowerment. She stands up for herself. She does it in a really thoughtful way. She does it in a methodical way. She is a woman who takes it upon herself to give voice to the voiceless.
Of course, it's human to be a little nervous about taking on such an iconic role, but the writing is just so good. It's intelligent. She's not only one of the best female characters in literary history, but one of the best written characters in literary history.
Keep thinking about Clarice going into dark places and finding the light, which is something that I kind of wish for all of us. And Rebecca just brought this light in the room with her. Women all over, people all over the world are rising up in that way and using their voices in that way, dragging what was in the darkness into the light.
It's a continuation of the world you already fell in love with that's so iconic, and we get to dive deeper into that. It's a very psychological show. It's a very thrilling show. It's definitely scary, but not too scary. It walks that line really well.
Will you be staying on in Washington full time, Clarice?
I'll be here until we close the book. We have spent a lot of time focusing on the monsters, and it's time to focus on the heroes.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
You are a woman with a very public reputation for hunting monsters.
I can't have a reputation. I've only done it once.
It's time you own that reputation. It's time to come out of hiding, Starling.
Country roads take me home to the place where I belong.
So how long has it been? When's the last time you went back to Appalachia?
It's been years.
Take me home, country road.
A lot of old ghosts.
This isn't buffalo territory anymore, Starling. We do evidence. Not it's a full moon and I've got a feeling. So you'll keep quiet until I tell you. And then you will say what I tell you.
DC is living in fear. I don't like this. This is deep and dark, Clarice.
This is getting worse.
It always gets worse.
Country road,
I know you have your own demons to carry, but you're the only one who can help.
take me home.
Whose stories are worth telling? Who's it worth hearing? Never let anyone decide that for you.
That was a lie. I'll never be safe. Neither will you.
Take me home, country road.